Hey guys, it's Ms Rikki. I'm so excited to see you through video. I miss you so much. Let's do a big air hug. So good to see you. I miss you guys. Well, let's do another group. If we can't do it in person, I'll tape it for you and send it to you. So this is my way of getting to you guys. And the last two times that we talked about taking turns and sharing. And you guys did an awesome job playing and waiting your turn. And sometimes we really want to do something or use something, and sometimes the answer is no, not yet, or no, not right now, right? We kind of probably hear that a lot right now. No, you can't go see your friends. No, you can't go to school right now. No, you can't do this, or we can't do that. And guess what? Us adults are hearing no a lot right now too. I don't get to see my friends either. I haven't seen them in a long time, and we're trying to make sure that we kind of stay home. And so that's why I'm coming to you from my house. I even have Puppy here with me. But sometimes it's hard to hear no. It can make us feel lots of things, whether it's surprised to hear that we can't do something, or annoyed, or angry, confused. Sometimes we don't understand why we're hearing no, we can't do that, not right now, or no, we're not going to be able to do this. So today we're going to learn on how we can help ourselves feel better when the answer is no. And sometimes too, us adults have to do things to help us feel better as well when we hear the word no. So usually I have a little puppet show for you guys, right? And today I have with me Shipmate Calm Carlos, Shipmate Calm Camden, and Captain Calm Charlie. He looks very peaceful, doesn't he? So Camden starts off and says, I can't wait for centers today. I hope we can use the iPad. Yes, Carlos says, I want to play the new math game our teacher added to the iPad. Captain Calm Charlie, can we use the iPad, please? No, not today, Carlos. I have some other centers for us to use today. But I want to use the iPad. Sorry, Camden, not today. But, it's okay, Camden. Maybe we can use it tomorrow. Are you feeling upset? Yes, I am upset. I want to use the iPad. When you're upset, you can help yourself feel calm by counting to 10. Want to try? Okay, I'll try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Now let's take some deep breaths together. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. How are you feeling now? A little bit better. Let's just choose something else to do for centers, Camden. Okay, what should we do? Let's go find the pattern blocks. I want to build a submarine with the blocks. Cool, I can help you. Yes, let's share the blocks. So when Camden heard, no, we're not going to use the iPads, which sometimes can be really frustrating, Camden felt upset, right? Remember a friend asked, how do you feel upset? And he said, yes, I'm upset. So we have so many feelings, right? If you can see on here, we have angry, frustrated, scared, confused, annoyed, surprised, silly, happy, calm, disappointed, sad, or worried, right? Those are so many feelings. And is it okay to have all these feelings? It certainly is. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be mad. It's what you do with it that makes you who you are and helps your brain calm down, right? So Camden counted to 10. and then took 3 deep breaths. What's gonna work for Camden isn't always gonna work for you, or isn't it always gonna work for me, right? So those are some feelings that Camden had when they were upset. So I want you to think about when someone tells you no, how do you feel? I want you to think about that for a minute. And maybe you tell your brother or sister or someone who's next to you, tell them how you feel when you hear the word no. Tell them how that makes you feel. And maybe ask them how it makes them feel. When Ms Rikki hears the word no, sometimes I feel disappointed. Right now, when I hear the word no, I can't see my friends, and I haven't seen my friends in a long time. I feel disappointed, but I know it's for the better good to help with what's going on. So I can feel disappointed. But maybe when I was younger, I would feel angry more often, like, no, we can't buy this, or no, we can't go here, or no, you have homework to do. You have to do your homework first. Oh, I don't want to do my homework, right? When you hear the word no, it can spark up feelings. Sometimes when you hear the word no, your lid can flip. And when your lid flips, do you make good choices? No, you don't. So you have to do things like count to 10 to calm your brain, right? Right. So how can you help yourself feel better? Do you need to count? Do you need to find a quiet spot to go? Walk away, right? We have to practice those different things, because sometimes what works for you doesn't work for somebody else, or what works for me isn't going to work for you. I really like to try mindfulness, like we've been practicing, or go for a walk, especially now to get out of the house. Just go outside for a little bit. I even drew some hearts out on my driveway for other people to see. Just bringing joy to other people, that helps me feel calm. We always do different kinds of breaths, right? Let's do a firework breath quick. Ready? So I've taught you lots of different ones. Well, here are some new ones. This is a clam. And with the clam breath, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your hands together like this. And you're gonna kind of curl your hands in just like a clam would. And you're gonna breathe in and open up your clam and breathe out. Just like that. So let's try again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now remember, when you take deep breaths, you don't want to breathe really fast. You want to do nice and slow. So you can do this anytime, right? Because you have your hands with you all the time, and you always have your breath. Rainbow breath. Now, if you want to get creative, you could make your own rainbow. Draw it on a piece of paper, maybe a chalkboard, whiteboard, somewhere that you have it, but then you could keep it and hang it on your bedroom wall, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to go on a color of the rainbow, and you're going to breathe in, and then go back, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And you can use your finger to trace on your rainbow. Sometimes that helps too, just to move your body a little bit. Bubble breaths. So what you're gonna do is you can draw your own bubble breath. This is what this one looks like, okay? And it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place one finger on bubble 1. And you're gonna slowly inhale and slowly exhale. And then you're gonna touch each bubble. I like that one. So basically you're taking 5 deep breaths, but you're just doing it a different way with bubble breaths. And the last one I have for you is the starfish. So maybe someone at home could help you draw a star. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna place your finger on the in. You're gonna write in on all the inside parts of the star and out on the outside parts. And you're gonna put your finger on the in, and just like you would, breathe in and breathe out. In and out. And you're gonna trace your finger all along the star, right? And if you didn't want to draw a star, one thing you could do, because your hand has 5 fingers, just like a star, is place your finger on the edge of your thumb here and take a deep breath in. And when you get to the top, breathe out. In and out. And then that way, you always have your hands with you, right? You don't have to worry about not having your star picture or your rainbow picture. You got your hands with you. Clam, star, and you could do bubble breaths too, because we did 5, right? And just put your fingers down. So those are some ways that you can practice calming your brain down. Lots of different ways to use breathing to help calm your brain down when you hear the word no. Because sometimes that's something that makes our amygdala flip our lid, right? So if we were together, the activity we would do is called a game called Mother May I, but we switch it up to Counselor May I. But maybe you can play this with someone at your house. And because I'm sure your parents are listening to this too, maybe, or your family. So and maybe they've played this game before, so you could play Mother May I, or Dad May I, Father May I, or brother or sister, whoever's with you. But what you would do is be in an open space, maybe in your driveway or in your backyard if it's not too wet. And you will stand side by side in a line, maybe with your brothers and sisters, people in your family, or who's at your house. Or you can play by yourself too if it's just you and one other person. But you will take turns making a request to move forward. So like, Ms Rikki, may I take 3 steps forward? And either I would say, you may or you may not, or yes or no. Use the word yes or no. And if it's yes, then you'd move forward. And if it's no, you wouldn't get to move. You'd stay where you are. You could ask, may I hop 3 times? And you just end the game when you're up to the person that you're asking the question. So you want to kind of stand far away from each other and move up to that person, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, you guys can email me and just let me know. So when you hear the word no, again, how does it make you feel? When you hear the word no and you start to flip your lid or get upset, try one of these ways to calm down, or something that helps you calm down. Usually I give this chart to your classroom, but I'll just show it to you now. And it says, we can feel calm. So when the answer is no, I will stop. Then I will count to 10. And I will take deep breaths. And then I will choose something else to do. So maybe you have to finish some of your learning at home before you can watch TV or play on an iPad or go on your phone or whatever that looks like. And you hear the word no. So what you're going to do is you're going to stop, count to 10, try some deep breaths, and find something else or finish what you're working on. Okay? And then you can hopefully get to what you want to do. And I want you to notice, how do you feel when you stop and count and breathe? How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel better? I can tell you, doing all these breaths with you right now, I feel very calm. And when can you use the strategy that we learned today? When you hear no, or maybe when you hear an answer that is making you feel frustrated, or You know, like in your classroom, when a lot of times I've subbed in your classroom, you've asked if we can play on the iPads, and I might say, no, not today. We'll say that for a different time, and I hear, aw, that would be a great time to practice one of our strategies, right? And especially at home too. Maybe if it's wanting a special treat, you hear the word no, you practice a strategy. Sometimes when we want to do something or use something, we ask nicely, but the answer is still no. Sometimes that's just how it is. Our teachers or parents or someone in our family might say no, and our friends might say no, or maybe even when you're not expecting it from someone, right? When we hear no, we can stop, count to 10, breathe, and then choose something else. I will send you another video sometime of our next session, but remember today to practice using your calm down strategies. And if you want, have your parents email me and let me know what's something that works for you, right? Maybe do a little investigating too and see what works for other people in your family too, because what works for you might not work for your brother or your sister or even your mom or your dad, right? Everybody's different, and that's the beauty of it, right? That we all do things differently. So before I go, please give yourself a big bear hug and say, I am smart, I am kind, and I am important because you are so kind, you are so smart, and you are so important. Bye. See you next time.